Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to the letter. Another episode. You know what I like right now? That's a little detail again, but if you listen closely, you can hear talking in the background. It's not loud at all, but you can hear it. I bet it's from that freaking movie over here. This is ridiculous, man. Just how much effort the developers of this game put into the creation of it. I mean, if Young and Mobile were doing AAA games, I'm not even capable of imagining how good it would be if all those developers had basically put so much effort into everything. Ridiculous, man. Anyway.
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Somehow further will be the conversation steered towards what happened you mentioned. To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again. In his own movie's premiere. Now the film's just serving as background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. And the fact that we can see heads, this is also great. I mean, normally in MVN you would be like, you would see a freaking screen, but it wouldn't flicker for sure. You would see the seats, but maybe there would be heads as well, but I kind of highly doubt it. This is us. Well, except for Ash. I feel like so far I really haven't said anything bad about this game. Really nothing. Nothing comes to my mind. This is exceptional, man. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'd all get kicked out for sure. For with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know it better, I'd think we did something that offended her. Did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but gee, he should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
I think they can. Like, I feel like there was a thing with salt. Like, if you drop salt, like, at some place, like the ground, let's say you make a circle, right? And a freaking ghost can't cross it. Like, can't get... Let's say the ghost is outside the circle, and the ghost can't enter it, right? So maybe the same thing is done where the door is. So they freaking dropped some salt. Okay, that does make sense, because you would see the salt, or someone would get rid of it. So maybe another explanation for my theory here would be that salt is somehow in the floor. Does make any sense? Maybe. But technically we still don't know that it ghosts, I guess, can or cannot move out of their room.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Oh, the house did change hands over the years, from one distant relative of the Emmer Gardens to another. Wait, one more time. What's that name? Airman Gardens, okay. None of them bothered to live in for, and it remained that way up until its current owner decided to sell it. Yeah, I wonder why. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Hey, there doesn't need to be religion involved in this.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I can contact him for you if you want.
You do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
Huh? There are very few times in my life when I wish my followers can kill. This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Okay, honestly, I have no clue what's an ethnographer, so...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name. Hey, what the hell is an ethnographer, dude?
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university.
Ethnographer. Okay, let's go ethnography then. Ethnography is the systematic study of people and cultures. It is designed to explore a cultural phenomena where the researchers observe society from the point of view of the subject of the study. Huh. Okay.
And can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one. But talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house.
Considering that I don't trust priests at all. Yeah.
He'll even help you figure things out. Teach you a couple things.
Why would you
And
trust
probably
a
put your
priest?
fears to rest, since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right, too. However, what Zach suggested is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me, they're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
Huh?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
Eh?
I don't know.
Oh shit. Alright, so I will say priest, Ash will be not happy. I will say professor, Zach will not be happy. I don't even know how Rebecca might react to that. This is bad. This is really bad. Alright, based on that, we kind of have a better relation with Zach right now, so... And I don't. Sorry, priest, but I don't think you will be of help at all. Yeah, let's go with the professor, whatever. I don't feel like the ethnography might be helpful here, man. Okay, let's go with that,
I'll
whatever.
think about it, but if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try.
Ashton plus... Oh, Zachary didn't react at all. Nice.
Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something.
Huh?
He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
Huh.
If you're sure.
I guess that settles it then.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it. You're not even paying attention yourselves.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this.
Movie. Alright. there is one thing that bothers me. The fact they constantly changes between calling it movie and a film. Like, in one sentence they say movie, in a second one they say film. I feel like you should keep to one option. Unless it's... okay, I didn't really pay attention to that. Maybe like one person says only movie and other says film, right? So let's say Becca constantly calls the film, like while I don't know, Isabella says movie all the time. I guess if it's like that, it works. But if let's say Becca says movie and film in a changeable matter, I'd say that's not too good. But it's like the simplest of detail I could get into, right? I mean, I noticed so many good things in here.
The least we could do is watch it with you.
That's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I throw her an apology look, even if Asher's the only one she should be reprimanding, but her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Becca's acting this way, there is a big chance something's nagging at her. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. It's night. Huh. Alright, does anything change? Aside from different people being in the background, I believe, which is amazing. Okay, what do we have in journal? Next. Lynchburg Independent Film and Theatre Festival celebrated its 9th year, discovering new creative talents in the film industry, movie industry. Included in the few showcase this year was Zachary Steele's Blue Fonse, I think, Dark Times of the Black British. Isabel Santos, Ashton Frey, and Rebecca Gales were also seen amongst the crowd for this premiere. Cool. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. You see? Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling, full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Huh. Walking the sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a city as nondescript as Lynchburg. I was afraid at one point back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Beck and I crossed the other side of the street. The former clink he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends, and Ash? Who knows, he never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off. I mean, that's the way to actually, like, get rid of the stress, right? I would say I act like that. Like, I mean, even if I'm stressed, I act like, it doesn't matter. Easy. And so on. I feel like it helps a little bit. Anyway.
Thanks for today, everyone!
Yeah, that was loud.
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Huh?
Okay, you guys are hearing too, right? A sensation. Cold, sitting, droning, my chest tightening, breathing, becoming blubbered. I can taste blood in my mouth, the edges of my vision blurs. In the distance, amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and gasp, my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Calling out.
No, not me.
Somebody.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just... okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
Huh. I don't know, am I the only one that feels like Becca is not that great of a friend? I'm sorry, Becca, if I offended you, but... I feel her about complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street. Where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There are only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked the car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try and let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
So you got some other time?
Yeah, see ya!
Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I know what I saw, I don't know what I heard, I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give back that normalcy in my life, then so be it. Next day, huh? The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. Wow, that's a mess. Shit, what? My god, my room doesn't look like a mess now. Alright, what do we have here? 2 pictures, one only with Rebecca, other one with Rebecca, Ash and Zach. 2 posters, completely with completely different weather. It's, I think, 5 AM, which is crazy hour to get up. There's some guy on the wall in the poster. Okay, the calendar. Wait, no, where are we? Journal. I think it said 22nd, and besides it was 21st, so it's 22nd. Well, the calendar is clearly not updated correctly. She's really a messy person, isn't she? Alright, TV with some news, whatever. Couple, a little refrigerator. I doubt she has anything there for. Cup noodles. Well, she technically really is on a cup noodles diet right now. I really want to get there and clean this place up. Also, there are pans on the floor. Anyway, my eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep, all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxburn, or at least none I can recall having. No, I feel like I always remember my dreams. But whatever. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my things about. Maybe just the stress of living alone. The knowledge that I always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forced me to look over the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep! Towel? Towel? Where's my towel?
Wait. It's 5 AM, how do you oversleep at 5 AM? Are you kidding me? Unless it's 9 AM. Admittedly, it's a weekend, as an unspoken rule that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened, Oh lord, 1 box of donuts, SP suffering won't be now the second time around. Grabbing towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom, when a mouth drinking breaks out from my back. There's a moment of indecision at first. My mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Shush. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. Delta from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a full mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. The caller ID reads Mama. Why do you not have a picture of her phone? I mean, technically you should have. I mean, I don't have for any of my contacts, but considering that I think Rose had one, Ash definitely had one. I mean, I think Mother should have one as well.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling. Not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
You get medals for storytelling contests? Seriously? There's tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to do is not to make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that will ever happen. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Again! I can't count my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own, and, well, 8 Aunt's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having run herself knee-deep in debt. My god!
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject that I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she does want to bring it up in there.
Papa... Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in a good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 months and settling Papa's bills all rests on my shoulders. Although Mama makes a little accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the costs of a day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. I don't want to be offensive, but that's why you shouldn't make too many kids. We can't even... Okay, I'm not even... That's not offensive. You shouldn't be making many kids if you freaking can't provide for all of them. Anyway, we can't even expect help from our own government because the health insurance there barely covers anything. Honestly, wait, was it... Okay, which country was it in? Was it China or something? That you are like allowed to have one kid, but you have to pay if you get more? I think it was in China, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I can Google it quickly. Okay, it was in China, I think. The one-child policy, got it. So basically, one couple should have one child. I mean, technically, you are allowed to have more, but if you have to pay some money, right? And it's freaking good. I believe that's a good policy, to be honest. I mean, we have overpopulation anyway, so it should be like that, and not like it is in Poland that the freaking families get like 3 children and they are getting money for this. Even for a lot of those freaking families are not even capable of allowing those children to have decent lives, and this is just ridiculous. And yeah, so yeah, China, I want to really say that your policy is great. I really think it's great. Anyway, we can expect help from our government, because the health insurance there barely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
Are you kidding?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa.
Exactly.
And don't
I'm with her
worry
on
about
this.
the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Oh, please don't jinx it. Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama, you told me not to lie, yet look at what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition, too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Kailan Kauji, whatever that means. Alright, I don't know what that might mean, so... God damn it, I will keep looking into Google, don't I? Kailan Kauji. In English, please. Okay. If I could not enter the website, right? Oh, when will come back to us? That means. Alright. Okay. When are you coming home? Okay, thanks for translating it now. AJ. Actually, it should be EJ, right? The youngest used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later and I still can't give them a straight one. I smile for Mama can see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as this, no need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's small commotion on the other end, the sound of gates opening, the voice of a child, EJ. Okay, the fact that there was voice, this is amazing. Toki excited about his day at school, the tapping of feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I mean, unfortunately, people do have to work on Saturdays as well, you know. Even on Sundays. How do I know that? Because I have to do that sometimes.
I love you. Bye.
Journal. Isabella received an unexpected call from her family back in the Philippines. An emotional moment, her mother informed her of her father's deteriorating condition despite treatments. Nonetheless, the young woman assured her and continued to work hard to be able to support all of them. Alright. Father, mother, I guess 1, 2, 3 boys and 1, 2, 3, 4 girls. And okay, you don't see the mouth, so you don't know at who I'm pointing right now, but well, I'm basically pointing at Isabella, and you should know where she is in this picture. I mean, that ponytail is easy to recognize. It ends with a soft click, leaving half roofs and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from the phone, it rings again. No doubt Mom forgot to say something.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble?
Rose, how could you?
Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
There's the telltale din of several feet shouting against the wooden flooring and investigating the background before Rose casts the connection. That isn't in any way comforting, but it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. 5 minutes. I'm there. Anywho, let's end the episode here and hopefully we'll sell the mansion in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye bye.